Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. All right, y'all, do you see the outfit? It is like summertime in Oakland, California. Yesterday was about 72 degrees. Today is going to be about 72, 75 degrees. So I am chilling in the sun. And it feels really good, all right? And I've been doing my discipline, my rituals. As many of you know, I have an intensive this month. It is my February intensive. It's called Spiritual House Cleaning. And we're talking about cleaning on all levels, mental, physical, spiritual, inner and outer. And right now I am very focused on cleaning of the body, the mind, the aura, the chakras, the whole bit, y'all. And so what I've been doing is I've been getting up every morning, y'all. I've been on it. So let me say this about this intensive. It's actually on the intensive now. It officially started February 5th, which is Friday, but the last day to join is actually February 12th, which is this Friday. You will not miss a lot. The video, we have our one instructional upload that we uploaded Friday. You have time to work through it. It's our first assignment. We're setting our intentions. Right now in the group, the women are sharing. They are sharing. I don't know if we've ever had a group with so much depth and vulnerability and sharing among sisters. Stop it for a second. I get all emotional. I'm so hormonal with the menopause, and you know what it is too? Experiences mean so much more to me now. I think that's the thing of getting older. It's not that you're just so emotional because you're all these hormonal changes. You're emotional because you appreciate the value of life. And you appreciate the value of time. And for me as a black woman, you appreciate the value of black women loving each other, lifting each other up, laughing together, the knowledge and wisdom that's in the group, the intensive spiritual house cleansing is amazing. But also, y'all, for the first time and the only time in the year, it's the only time we're ever going to have this is also in my $37 a month membership group, Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, we also are doing spiritual house cleansing. So we get this double dose, and I'm telling you, I would like anybody that's from the February 2016, this February intensive spiritual house cleaning, or who have just joined the group or been in the group, especially the ones that came in January and February. Are you noticing the love? Do you notice the connectiveness, the closeness? I'm in that group. There's not a question I'm not answering. My energy is so hyped all day long, and just the connection to the women, that the group is phenomenal. If you are in any of those groups, the intensive or the women who run with the womb, please leave a comment so ladies know what we're doing in the group. I know it's phenomenal because I had sisters get in touch with me on Facebook privately and said, "Hey, Nubia, are you feeling the love in the group?" And I'm like, yes. Maybe it's because I'm married. Maybe it's because, we got to buy this 18.5 acres land. Maybe it's because I live in a place that I love living in. Maybe it's because my daughter's in college. Maybe it's because it's just the right time. But it is so amazing, and I didn't know I was going to come on here and be so expressive, although I guess I'm always expressive, but in this way. And the weather, y'all, the beautiful space. I'm in my outdoor space. Me and my husband, we have an outdoor space, but actually we share it with the other neighbors. We live in a beautiful loft, and there's another loft space right directly across from me. I think they're out of town. So it's just a lovely space. One day I'll show you out here. And I decided to put my chair out here. I was sitting in the sun, y'all, but the sun is so hot. I think since I've aged a bit, as I'm getting older, I noticed that I can't sit in the sun as long, but I do sit in still. And I remember yesterday I must have sat in the sun for about 2.5 hours, and y'all, I was sweating. I was sweating the moment I got out. But I know it's just that because I'm doing all the sea salt baths, I'm eating 100% raw, and I'm releasing toxins from my body that it's working. So let me tell you how much this group is inspiring me. The love from the group, the connectiveness, and the love and the beauty of the sisters. Let me just tell you, I have gotten up every day. I don't get up at 4 anymore because my man gets up about 4. He leaves the house about 5. I like to sleep in, so I sleep in. I get up at 6. I do my yoga for an entire hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Then I get in the bathtub and do a sea salt bath, y'all. This month I'm adding essential oils of lemongrass and lavender. And I'm using my beautiful lemongrass black soap. And I'm also using my clay, my clay that I make. So I do my skin mask, I do my clay mask, but I also do, I call it a vagina wash. I use the clay to actually kind of clean and cleanse my vagina to help pull out toxins. And my loofah scrub thing, and I just meditate, y'all. And then after I'm done, I get up and I do a shower, and I do an hour shower. I literally wash my hair or wet my hair every day. I'm still on the water only hair washing. And what I do is I take out the knots and I wash them individually and I twist it back up. What my goal is this month is to have Nubia knots for the entire, until the first day of spring. So this is my protective style. Also, y'all, just imagine that I've done this yoga, right? And then I get in this bath and I'm cleansing my chakras. I'm doing breaths of fire. I'm doing feng shui affirmations, visualizations. And then I stand up and I do this shower. So this beautiful warm water is running down and over my aura, my scalp, my crown chakra, my 10th gate. And I imagine that it is like a waterfall of violet light, healing and cleansing my entire body. So I see it as this like this lavender, violet, waterfall that's just clearing and cleansing my body. And just the thought of that washing your hair every day, and washing with water. Remember that commercial, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair or my head. It's almost as the washing of yesterday and anything that you had on your mind. It's such a clearing and a cleansing. But all of it is inspired by the spiritual intensive, the cleaning house, the $97. That is not too late to join. I hope you all come in. And the spiritual house cleansing also that's happening in the group Wild Women Who Run With The Womb. Remember, y'all, I know I facilitated. I know I'm the CEO of the company. I know, I'm the so-called leader of the groups. But I'm also a student of the groups. The knowledge and wisdom, the camaraderie, the love of the sisters, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind, I promise you. I tell you, I'm going to let the sisters, if you are in the two groups right now, I'm going to let you speak for yourself. Please leave a comment so the sisters can know we're not playing. I know y'all want that love. I know y'all want that camaraderie. You know what I told my husband yesterday? I said to him, I said, baby, me being in the group and being so much a part of it, I feel like I got friends, I got like-minded friends who think like me, who want the same things, who like the same things. And in a moment's notice, we in that group, communicating and talking. We're showing the flowers we brought, right? We're showing my sister in the group, Wild Women Who Run With The Womb. She was going through the car wash, said I'm getting my car washed and detailed, and I haven't done that in a long time. I wish I could tell you all the things to share, but some of it is so confidential and beautiful. I was realizing too when I'm watching the shares that I'm doing in both of those, the intensive and the group, it's amazing me that the things that I'm sharing, things that I realize I've never even shared on any YouTube video, but there's something different about interacting with people kind of right there. They spark things in you that just talking in front of a camera can't do. It's the interaction. And so people ask questions about certain things, and one sister is dealing with how do you deal with a relationship that's kind of estranged or from your mother, or how do you let go of negative relationships from people that you care about, and I started telling the story of me and my mother and how much she loved me, and so much that she had a lot of fear, like, Nubia, don't do that. Nubia, don't go there. Nubia, this could happen. And I remember how me moving to California was me kind of separating myself in order for me to grow and to blossom. But I shared it in a deeper way. I mean, the memories that came back to me, oh my God, I forgot about them. But I realized it was healing, y'all, to talk about it. And it's healing to the other sisters to hear it. So it's just been phenomenal, right? So 100% raw, I've been doing my smoothies every day. And I was thinking too about how much I love to make my own smoothies. Now, my husband, he makes smoothies, and he was kind of making the smoothies for both of us. But his smoothies, I don't know, they don't do it for me like my own. First of all, he likes to put like 1,000 ingredients in his smoothies, and I need it kind of a little more simpler than that. And I think for a woman, there's certain different things that I need that he doesn't, especially a woman approaching 50. I need more blueberries or raspberries, or I need more, oranges, or, vitamin C. Or, anyway, just when I make my own smoothies, I feel like my whole body is healing. Remember y'all was talking about the knee issue and I had the swelling in the knee or the water on the knee? It's almost completely gone. Between the affirmations, sending my little angel helpers and using like golden light and different kinds of green light to heal my knee area and my entire body, by being consistent with my raw and by making my own smoothies with my own hands, they are healing me tremendously. And I can't lie, the weather doesn't hurt either. The weather is so warm and so beautiful. I mean, like, I'm sitting in the shade now so you can see me and, hear me, but it's been an amazing ride, and I'm so happy. I'm going to be talking about a lot of things in the video, so if it seems a little random, that's okay. I want to also say, I just wanted to remind you all, and then I'm going to talk a little more about some things that are going on in my life that I'm just so happy about, but I wanted to remind you all that don't forget the February specials, right? The February specials are Before You Say I Do. There's a couple of sisters that got in touch with me, a couple of sisters that bought it already. The one-on-one consultation that normally would be $200, it's only $100 for the month of February. After that, it'll go back to $200. But it really is, you get a recording of the consultation, you get an awesome, amazing worksheet, you get a very detailed questionnaire, and you get a bonus, and you'll get that. And you're going to love it, so I hope you can be a part of it. This is for the sisters that's like, why can't I want to get married, or I want to have a great relationship, but I'm dealing with these abandonment issues sometimes. That could be one thing. Or I had a good man, but I didn't know how to keep him. I didn't know what I was doing. Or I want to learn how to just be a good partner to attract somebody like that. Or I have somebody in mind, but I'm not sure he's the one, And I want to really talk to you about what I've learned and what I see about good partnerships and relationships. I'm all about black stability, black sustainability, black love, black marriage. We have to make better choices so we can bring forth better generations and create legacies for our people. And so that's why I really am doing that one. Also, I'm doing my other February intensive. Instead of 200, it's 100. It's a one-on-one consultation, and it's building wealth with your partner. I'm going to tell you how we bought the land. We're also in the process of buying income property in Oakland, and also and what it takes, what would have to be in place, and what kind of relationship you have to have in order to build wealth and a partnership and to create a legacy, right? So it's also, you get an awesome questionnaire, a very detailed worksheet, of course the recording, and also a bonus video of me and my man actually talking about the process and how we did it together. And I just hope you come in. Another surprise, y'all, guess what? My beauty products are back, okay? Did I say my beauty products are back? Okay, they're not on the website right now. They're actually going to be on another website. I'm going to keep those separate from everything I'm doing now, but in another week, those products will be available. My skin black soap, my black soap for the body wash, my facial clay, my shea butter, my toothpaste, all of it back in action. And the reason why I'm bringing it back is y'all don't even know, except for the people that's been inquiring, how many inquiries I get of people wanting to buy it. Like, where's the products? Where's the products? And the reason why I'm bringing them back is because I have a tremendous amount of help now. It's called my husband. He makes the products beautifully, and we'll be making them together. But because he's going to be doing so much, the bulk of the work, and we're making it in nice bulk amounts, and that he's just available to me, we're able to do it. So it's going to be, it's called Africa 7. It's going to have its own site, and it's just strictly for the products so people can find them easily, and you're going to love it. So it means more efficient, it'll get to you on time, and I think you're going to love that. So I'm just so excited about all of that. Just things that's been happening for me, y'all, because these intensives, this intensive and the one before, I'm so present in them. And the women who run with the womb. And I was thinking about I wanted to tell you something about the one of the intensives. So this intensive, this spiritual house cleansing. So the program that this intensive that we're doing, it's the same program from last year, but the new thing is the Monday inspirational uploads. The new thing is the worksheets, and the new thing are the live conference calls. But the instructional uploads, the assignments are similar. So I was looking at the video. We put up the video first time February 5th when the intensive first started this month, February. And I was talking about setting your intentions. And I got some very specific things that you have to do. Now remember, we're cleaning house to get whatever we want. So we're being very specific about this area, what it represents, and how to get what we want from that. So I remember in the video, I'm sitting there going, yes. So y'all, this is me in the video, I'm going, yes. So I'm setting my intentions too. And what I want is, and I said, what I want is to be married to my then man, but the man I'm married to now. I wanted to move, I wanted to travel, and I wanted to buy land. Now, at this point, not knowing how any of that was going to happen, but because I did the work, because I did the intensive, because I was there, like the other sisters, I got married. I didn't just buy 10 acres of land, which I originally thought I was going to buy. I bought 18.5 acres of land. I didn't just move. I moved in with my husband in a place that I love to be in a beautiful courtyard, a beautiful loft. Travel. I wound up staying in New York for 3 months. And what did I do? I stayed in New York for 3 months, and I went to Pennsylvania because I was in Philly, and I was in another place called Kent Square. I stayed in Delaware. I visited North Carolina, and also I stayed in New York. So I was in 4 different states for 3 months, and it was amazing. And my daughter went to college, and all this stuff. And me and my man now, our next big project is purchasing some income property in Oakland, California. This stuff works. I just think it's still that even though I've done this so many times, the aha moment is amazing. You all know what I'm talking about. Have you ever, maybe a couple of years ago or a year ago, you did a treasure map or a vision board, and then a year later or 2 years later or even 3 years later, you find it and you go, oh my God, this came true and this came true and this came true. Isn't that an amazing feeling when it happens? Because that's what happened for me. And it's amazing. So again, sisters, if you're in the group and you want to share your opinion about it, please do. Your wonderful, positive opinion about it. All right. Anyway, I would love to hear your share. It would be amazing. And so yeah, I'm enjoying this life. I'm enjoying the time that I get to spend with you, and I'm enjoying the time that I get to spend with the other women. I was thinking too about how I remember in some videos, over the years I used to say, oh my God, I'm all raw, 100% raw, but my energy level is so high that it's almost too high. And of course, I'm getting that again, because it's not just the raw foods that keep you that way. It's the sea salt baths. It's communicating with like-minded women and being happy from that. It's doing the work that you love. It's taking, like I said, the salt baths. It's doing the yoga. It's sitting in the sun. You're just so energetic. And I remember before I used to say to y'all almost can't take it. It's too high. And I would do really, destructive things, I believe, to kind of bring myself down. That was drinking organic wine, which I'm done. I'm giving that up and my goal is to not even take a sip for a whole year, not a problem, and to just be clean and cleansed, and I'm loving it. And I realized though I was doing that because I kept trying to bring myself down, and really that's not the way to do it. What I'm learning now is, because I'm still getting that very hype, you could probably see it in the video right now, I'm still getting that very hype feeling, I'm still getting that very up, and I don't stop, my mind doesn't stop until I go to sleep, and I go, no, that's not going to do. So what can I do to bring myself down, to ground myself at night before I go to bed? And I've been reading. reading, just like reading like a couple of hours before going to bed. Now, mind you, my man goes to bed at 8 o'clock. If he's feeling wild and crazy, he might go to bed at 9. But let me just say, he ain't staying up past 9 p.m. So he goes to bed very early. So I go to bed early too, which is actually really good because I get a lot of rest. So from 6 to 8, I'm learning how to wind myself down. I put my feet up, I make sure I got some nice essential oils burning. Sometimes I have just a cool glass of water, or even I'll watch something. One of my favorite shows, because I'm so into the metaphysics, is The Twilight Zone. Like, I love that show. So I'll get on Netflix and I'll watch that for a couple of hours. But I do things just to bring myself down and get into my divine feminine space. And I love it, y'all. I absolutely am loving it. So I'm not fighting the high. I'm not fighting the hype energy. I'm not fighting it. I'm embracing it. It's a reason why when you go on a raw food lifestyle or have a lifestyle or become holistic or into self-care, it's a reason why you entered into that. It's a reason why you embarked on that journey. Because the universe says you are so gifted. You have so much to do. You have so much to give. And you need a lot of energy to do it. And so I realize now it's like I got all this energy. It's time to start taking dance classes and giving thanks for the body that moves and that is graceful enough to stay with us. I've been in the same body for 50 years, and I would like to go for 50 more so I can enjoy this life and this work that I do, which is not even fair to call it work because it's so invigorating and joyful and happy. And I know you want that, and I want you to have it. And so I've just been very thankful and very appreciative of the life that I'm leading and just being able to sit here in this chair right here, right now with you. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So, yes, I just wanted to remind you of the intensive. It's not too late to join the Spiritual House Cleansing Intensive. It's also never too late to join the $37 a month membership group. Come in now. This February, we're doing the house cleaning. So even if we can do the house cleaning and that. It's a year program, but you're not obligated to stay the year. But the intensive is where we are getting down. So either one will do. I've been really into using my products. I mean, I've always been using them, but like I said, I'm using the clays that I'm making also for vagina care, where I'm like washing and healing my vagina, which doesn't really need healing, but making sure it stays pure and clean, and I use the clay for that. So anyway, just just a feeling of just ecstasy in a spiritual way, ecstasy in a spiritual way. I am very thankful for my life, and I'm thankful for all of you joining me and being a part of this journey. It's a blessing. So yes, I welcome you into the intensives. I welcome you to my life. A couple of things for those that don't know. I'll be speaking in Sacramento, California on Saturday, February 27th, and I'll leave that link to the flyer or the details in the description box. Also, it's not for sure yet, but I'm speaking to a woman about speaking in Jamaica. No, not Jamaica, Queens, New York, but Jamaica, the island, the country. It's not solidified, but hopefully that'll be happening soon, and I'll keep you posted on that. Also, remember the shirt that I wore? It said, "Keep calm, it's only an afro." Well, the sister, her name is Jessica Berry. She actually comes to us from Wild Women Who Run with the Room. She did the year program. Anyway, she's the one that sells the shirts, and I'll leave her link in the description box if you want to buy that shirt from her. And lastly, y'all, I actually will be in Los Angeles in next month, which is March. I'm going to be filming for a documentary. It's actually Lennon Honor, his wife Aida Honor. He is all about positive black male-female relationships, and he's doing a movie called NWA, a critical analysis. Now, I'm not down for the criticizing any black man or any black men that used to be boys that did whatever they did, and so that's not why I'm really doing the part or filming for the documentary. Although the documentary is really turning into the how to have these positive black female male relationships from through all these different points of view. And I'm not about destructing. Basically, I'm about reconstructing. I believe in black marriages. I believe in black love. I believe in black legacy. I believe in black wealth. And I know that us being together, staying together, is so very important. That's why I'm doing those intensives. There were always the intensives, but that's why I'm doing the consultations, the one-on-one. It's so important that we come together and build together. And so I'm so happy to be part of the movie where I can tell you about what I think it takes to have a healthy black relationship, male-female, and also what I believe how we can benefit from it as well. So I'll be sharing that in a documentary. I'm really looking forward to it. I love me some Lennon Honor. He is an honorable black man, and he's really doing the work, and I really appreciate that. And so, people ask me, talk a lot about divine femininity and self-care. Cleaning house, that's divine femininity. Cleaning house, that's self-care. Abundance, prosperity, that's all. Cleaning house takes care of it all. And so if you come in, we can share more. But I'll be doing more videos. I'll continue to talk about my journey. I'll continue to talk about good health and natural health. And I'll continue to share my life as much as I can with you. But again, I'm sharing so much in the groups, and it's good for me. It makes me happy. All right, y'all, I'm going to sign off. I got a consultation shortly, and I got a group conference call for my group, Wild Women Who Run With The Room. It's our live conference call tonight. And I just want to say that I love you with all of my heart, and I thank you for supporting me, and thank you for listening to the video. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy. Ancient African healing for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.